Howdy friends, howdy. Tony here with you today and glad to be anywhere. I got a very special take for you today on these old pocket knives, these old slip joints. And each and every one of these knives here that I'm getting ready to show you has a very special meaning to me. A great meaning. First one I want to show you, this is an old owl head Congress. I received this on Father's Day 2011 from my dear son. He knows how much I love pocket knives. And this is kind of a purple swirl, if you will. And it's got the owl head on the shield there, and it's got nickel silver bolsters, and it's equipped with 4 blades. There's a coping blade, ideal for wood carving. Listen to the snap on it. Also has a wonderful sheep's foot. Actually, it's got 2 sheep's foot. Then it has this last blade here, which is a little pin blade. Nickel silver bolsters from my son. Made in Germany, old German owl head, Munich, Germany. This is a beauty. It is dear to me. Second one here is a case, 3-blade medium Stockman from the 70s. This was presented to me by a dear friend that I used to work in the coal mines with back in the 70s. His name was Cordis. He lived in the Cumberland Mountains in a remote cabin back up there on top of the Red Oak Mountain. One day we were up at his place playing music and having some good food and good time and good fellowship with a lot of the old folks, a lot of them being retired coal miners. He reached down in his pocket and he said, "I got something here for you." And he pulled out this little case. He said, "I just wanted you to have it." Well, a lot of these mountain people are good for that, giving knives away, special friends and everything. And I just love this knife. It holds a great memory. And the last I worked with him was back in 1979. And this particular case pattern is from the 70s. And he had used it quite a bit, and I since have used it quite a bit. Beautiful old Gala Delrin. It's got all the 3 blades, the clip blade, the sheep's foot, or almost like a coping blade. And of course it has this last blade, little spay blade. Very good old knife. Still a lot of life left in it and a lot of precious memories. And this one here, my brother gave it to me. God bless him. He's been gone about 5 years. He gave me this. It's in the form of a Winchester 30-30 cartridge, and it's made by United Cutlery. This was a novelty knife, but he gave this to me one day, and I cherish it very much. It's just got one little pin blade there, a United Cutlery. Looks like a 30-30 caliber. But this was from my late brother David. A lot of memories there too. The second one here, this has a lot of memories, not that anybody gave it to me, because they didn't. I found this at an antique store. And it too is a 3-blade, medium-sized, case XX Stockman. And we were at an antique store and we found this, and it's brand new. It's never been used with its original box, and it's from 2015. And I'll tell you the reason I picked up on this. I opened it up and examined it. I examined every knife I see. And right there on the front, etched on the blade, La Follette Mining Supplies. Yep, in the little town of La Follette, Tennessee, up next to the Kentucky line. I went there many a time with my co-worker, Brother Elmer Phillips, and we would purchase mining supplies. And that's the reason I wanted this knife, because it had that etched on the blade. And it's just beautiful. It brought back a lot of memories back in the days when I was employed with the company and went to this particular store to purchase mining supplies. It's got all your 3 blades. It's just a standard 3-blade Stockman, stainless steel, beautiful constructed knife. But I'm glad I found it. I found it, like I say, at an antique store. And what it had etched on the blade brought back a lot of memories. I can guarantee you that. Last but not least, this knife I'm getting ready to show you here has a great meaning to me. Has no brand name on it, but it pulls at my heartstrings. This was my grandfather's knife. My grandfather Bird was Cherokee, 3/4 Cherokee, and this was the knife that he had when he passed away. I was 8 years old when he left me, but through his wisdom and his guidance, I learned a lot in life. But I seen him pull this old knife out of many time and whittle with it, or cut a piece off of his tobacco plug, and he used it all the time. And I suspect he bought this at one of the company stores, probably off of one of the cards down there. Like I say, it has no name. It could be a Camillus. It could be, or it could be an Imperial, but it's not marked. But it's a large 3-blade Stockman. But this one means a lot to me. I'll never forget the day I turned 16. And like I say, he passed when I was 8. My grandfather called me in the living room and said, "Son, I got something for you I want you to have." Said, "Your grandpa would want you to have this knife." And it just filled my heart when she handed me this. And it means more to me than anything, my grandfather's old pocket knife. Could be from Colonial. That blade has been altered a little bit, and there's no name to be had on it. Very nice blade. Still has good snap. I don't use it or carry it. I did for a long time. Then I lost it one day, and I like to never found it. When I did, I swore I'd never carry this. It's got celluloid or plastic type scales, but they're in good shape. The old knife is in good shape. I've cleaned it up, got good snap. There's a little spay blade there, but that belonged to my grandfather. He skinned many a squirrel with that, I guarantee you that, and cut his jaw tobacco, and he whittled. I've seen him carve out wooden walking sticks. I've seen him do a lot with that knife. But when my grandmother presented with me with this wonderful relic, it blessed my heart tremendously. My grandfather's old 3-blade Stockman with no name. But like I say, it could be Imperial or Colonial or whatever. But he bought it at the old company store, I'm sure. But he had this knife in his pocket when he left this world to be with Jesus. Hope you've enjoyed my knife selection here today, the ones that have special memories and my stories behind them. God bless y'all. I appreciate you, everyone that's come on board to watch me and all my subscribers. Give me a shout out. I'll get back with you. I enjoy talking with you. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch them up with you later. Bye-bye.